Hi, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and practice a couple of the harder problems on the exit ticket for this week. Okay. So this one here says there are 250 calories in a single donut. How many calories are there in a dozen donuts? What you are going to do is rewrite that question as a goal statement first. Okay. As we all know, you rewrite the question with a blank for the answer. So if the question is how many calories are there in a dozen donuts, you know that you're looking for the total. In which case, if you have uh, a number in every group, and you know you're working with equal groups, that you have to multiply. So we're going to take it to the next page here. This is just a visual to show you that you are counting 250 12 times. On this next slide, we're going to work that problem out. 250 times 12. What you're going to do is you're going to break this up by its place value. You understand that 2 is 200 because it's the hundreds place. 5 is worth 5 tens, so 50. And then there is a 0 in the ones place. When you break apart the 12, you have a 10 plus 2. And try not to write too low because we're going to need a lot of this space to work out all of the problem. So I'm going to now create a box around these, and the kids will remember exactly what we're doing here. We're going to break this up into its place value. Because it's a 3-digit number, I need 3 different columns to begin. This is a 2-digit number, so I need 2 different rows, which means I only need to cut one way. And on the outside, I'm going to put 10 and 2. Okay? When I'm going to cross multiply, and I'm going to meet as if it were an intersection on a street. So the product of 2 and 0 will meet in this bottom right box. Anything times 0 is 0. I'm going to move on. 2 times 5 I know is 10. So 2 times 50 is 100. 2 times 2 is 4. So 2 times 200 is 400. 1 times 50 is 50. So 10 times 50 is 500. 1 times 200 is 400. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I looked at the 2. 1 times 200 is 200. Times 10 is 2000. Now with all of these are called partial products, and I'm going to add them up together on the side. I'm going to do this and try not to run out of room. 2000, make sure you get every single partial product, because if you don't, your answer will be wrong. 2000 plus 500 plus 400 plus 100. Do I have everything? 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, I don't need to add the zeros. I think I'm good. And you know I got to write me a place value chart. Zeros in the ones place, I'll make zeros. Same in the tens place. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 5 more is 10. I'm going to remember to carry that 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3,000 would be the amount of calories in a dozen donuts. Let's check it with the reverse operation. Hey Google, what is 3,000 divided by 250?
The answer is 12.
And there we go. All right. I'm going to look back at another problem. I'm going to clear this and move on to perfect, Kyrie's problem. Okay. Think about what this problem is asking you to do. Kyrie has $1,530 to give 9 friends different gift cards, or 9 different friends gift cards. How much would each friend get if everyone got the same amount? So this one, I'll walk you through. You're going to write a goal statement. Okay. Flip that question into a statement with a blank space for your answer. How much would each friend get if everyone got the same amount? If we were in class, writing with pencil, we had a lot of space, we could be like, each friend would get blank dollars, right? And you could do that here, but you might also paraphrase it, right? You could say blank with the dollar sign in front, blank dollars per friend. You could even say blank dollars each friend, however you want. As long as you remember, you can't just say, well, you could say blank dollars each, but we're writing friend or each friend, whatever, because it's important to remember what is happening in this problem, okay? A lot of kids are going to sit here and look at this. Okay, Kyrie's got this much money. She's going to distribute it equally between 9 people, and they're not going to think about it. They're going to multiply. And then somehow Kyrie's going to be giving out 9 times that amount to every friend. She's going to be in debt. You can't do that. So here we do know our total, and we are working with equal groups, so we have to divide. Okay? I'm going to do the regular Big 7 way. I've also included a link on the way to do it the regular way. That the standard algorithm is what we call it, and that way we did learn in class, but I'm just going to practice the Big 7 right now for people that struggle with that. Okay? This is a way to break it down. I have 1,530. I'm going to divide it. You can tell why we call it a Big 7. I'm going to divide that by 9. Now, it's super helpful to make sure that you're writing out your multiples first. So I want you to go back in your mind and remember what multiples those were, okay? And just like in class, we're going to jump rope, all right? I'm going to turn the computer this way. You're going to skip count by 9s with me today. You ready? You ready? 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. And we're done. Now, remember what I just said? Let's keep going. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. I'm sorry, I'm going to actually move those over, and you'll see why. I get a lot of space for my answers over there. Let me try that again. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. Okay? Now, when I am approaching this big 7-word problem, I need to make sure that I'm going to use this divisor here, this 9, to get as close as possible to the first 2 digits, which are 15. How many times can 9 go into 15? I often ask, how many times can I fit a group of 9 kids into 15 chairs? Can't do it more than one time. 18 is too many, so it has to be 9. So on your list of multiples, you want to circle that 9, and you're going to put it directly below the 15 here. Now, how did you skip count to 9? You had to use 9 times 1. So 1 is going to go here on the outside. Let me write that neater. 1 is going to go on the outside directly next to this 9 because they are connected through multiplication. Now I see that I have 2 place value columns that are left open. And because just like in regular division, you're going to subtract, you need to subtract here too. These are going to be filled with zeros. And now I subtract 0 minus 0, 3 minus 0, 15 minus 9. Obviously, you can't do 5 minus 9. There's no point for me to sit here and carve it up. It's going to be 15 minus 9 either way. Do it in your head, you know that's 6. Now we're looking at the same step as number 1. 9 needs to go into 63. How many times? You're going to underline that 63. And find the multiple that gets you as close as possible to 63 without going over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. It's going to go on the outside. 9 times 7 is 63. And we have 1 place value left open. So we put a 0 there and here. Subtract 630 minus 630 is 0. Now you add up your partial quotients. This is why I should have written them a little straighter. 100 plus 70, you guessed it, is 170. So this is where you would plug that into the goal statement, 170 per friend. And oh my goodness, I forgot to plug it into this one. Remember how many calories there were in all? We deleted it. 3,000. So if you ate a dozen donuts, it'd be 3,000 calories. Enjoy. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions about what this was about, and good luck. Thank you so much.